lines, but I think all that copper is as big as the copper on the pyramid that we built. I don't think it's going to fit, but still I'm going to take this to the metal yard for a later project. That way I won't have to dig under this thing again. Woo! Man, that's dirty under there. Well, no luck in finding some pipes that would fit under there. So that means I'm going to have to run to the either used material yard, go back to Gerson's, see if they have any 3/4 copper, and if not, then I'll have to buy it new. If I can't find it used anywhere and in good shape. But that's okay. I always try to find and use used materials first. But if all else fails, we'll have to go new. In the meantime, till next payday rolls around, I can be capping off that gas and that water and removing the old water tank from the water closet. So that'll be the next thing up on the agenda. I was kind of hoping to get that reflector panel on before I did any of the external piping, because, well, I have to do that because there's no way I can get behind the unit having it that close to plumb. So that reflector panel, the back hinge, has to go on first. Here's the gas connection that I need to disconnect from the water tank and put the cap on it and move it out to the side. And we may actually have to unscrew it down here to get this water tank out. This is the cold water in. I've already taken off the tubies to run down through here. Overflow. This is leaking right here. I have a little blue cup underneath it because that was how this whole thing started. It wouldn't heat up and it wouldn't hold water. So it looks like I need to turn off the gas, turn off the water, and get some wrenches. Okay, I've turned this water valve clockwise, and so the water is shut off. This is the main water coming in to the property, and this is the gas valve. And remember I said if the lever is perpendicular to your gas line coming in, the gas is shut off, so it's shut off here. So that is an extra security when working on the gas line and the water line in the hot water box. So that's what those look like. And these are wild and crazy chickens. Did you guys lay me some eggs today? Huh? Did you? Okay, that's the gas. I just got to get this cap on here. This is the flare plug, 1/2 inch, because it's a gas line. This is the plug, and it screws into here. You know, I just don't want to put it in plain. I want to put some of that goop on it. I have the down there, that little lever. When your gas line is crossways or perpendicular to your line coming in, it means your gas is off. But I just want to take an extra precaution and really cap off that gas up here. That's why I bought the plug, because if this should get bumped and the gas is on, you're still going to have gas build up in here, and that's the dangerous thing. So I'm going to get the goop, and I don't really know for sure if you need to goop this up when you're capping it, but I figure better safe than sorry. And the goop stays flexible, so I can undo it at a later time. So that's what we're going to do. Already making a mess so early in the morning. Okay, now I want to move this back out of the way and secure it back there, because after I get the water undone, I've got to move this a little bit to the right. I really don't even like having my gas line so close to this. I wonder if there's a way for me to move it over a little bit. It looks like it's pretty tight up against the wall. Well, okay, but I'm going to get some metal tape and just secure that against the far wall over here as a just in case. I took my wrench just a little bit to this, which is the cold water in, and water started coming out. And of course, because the whole tank is full, so I have to drain it first, which means I knew this. I guess I just wasn't thinking. And you get that second cup of coffee. And so I'm going to have to drain it from here, figure out how to get this plastic thing off, and have a hose handy to stick on there right away. Well, I opened it up, just a couple little moves, and nothing much happened. And then I opened it up one more, just a little bit, just a turn, and I heard this whooshing sound. I don't know if the camera can pick that up, but it sounds to me like maybe the water's flowing. Go check the end of my hose in just a little bit. This is my hose, and right back here there's water flowing. Little drippers. Yeah, there you go. That's all coming out of that. That's coming out of that tank. Yeah, I cranked it just like another quarter turn twice, and that sound is getting louder. I'm going to check my water flow again. Yeah, now the tank is really coming out. That's the water coming out of the water tank. It was kind of murky, so there must be a lot of sediment in there. I did what the typical household owner did, and did not clean out my tank every year like I should have. The tank did last for 9 years, and it was only guaranteed for 6. So I consider myself blessed in that angle. But, you know, all this experience of using the tank and learning to install the breadbox water heater gave me more appreciation for it. When I buy a conventional tank after I get my breadbox installed, I will be more appreciative and do the maintenance on it like I should. Right, when I started to unscrew it, I heard chink, and if you notice, the tube, the exhaust tube that runs up to the roof, isn't there.